mayong udto kanatong tanan. Such a very familiar gospel narrative on the parable of the Good Samaritan basically teaches us the very hard lesson of love. And what is the lesson of this parable of the Good Samaritan? It would teach us something that we can consider that we are actually doing the command of love from Jesus. It is because, coming from the story, we heard two persons exposing the reasons why they did not help the ailing person, the person who is in need in the story of the gospel. It is because these two were relying more on their life as a servant in the ritualistic life of the Jews, where the priests and Levites were certain group of people who are mandated to do the rituals in the sanctuary. Whenever they encountered a bloody person that would render them unclean, then therefore they could no longer do their duty as the servants in the sanctuary. And that is their main reason why they did not lift a finger to help this person in need. And yet, that is also true to us. We are motivated by reasons, whether we help or not. We are guided by our own reasons, whether we should be good, we should be kind to this person or not, in order to teach a lesson to this person. Then therefore, all our actions are motivated by reasons. But true love is also motivated by reason. Not reasons for our own sake, reasons that would serve our own interests, but above all, reasons for the good of others, more than our own reasons, more than our own motivations. And this is actually what the parable of the Good Samaritan would teach us. That yes, of all the reasons that we have, with thousands of reasons that we could ever draft in ourselves, in our minds, but the only reason in order for us to truly love is the reason that the Good Samaritan is using. Even if he is considered by the Jews as unclean, but he gave his very self. He emptied himself in order to find the good reason to love. And that is the only reason that he has, the reason to love. And therefore, this is also our own kind of challenge. That somehow we don't want to give because we have personal reasons. Otro man sad kong nanginahanglan, nganong mutabang man ko. Otro man sad kong naay mga issues kinabuhi, nganong ako maning atimanon ning ubang issue sa ubang tao. And yet, if this is our reason, then we will never love. If this is our reason, then we will never find the true meaning of who we are, the purpose of our being. The Good Samaritan teaches us that the only reason in order for us to heed the command of Jesus is the reason to love. Above all our personal reasons, a priority of all our valid reasons, and a kind of an utmost and a paramount and urgent concern more than the many concerns of ourselves. And therefore, we are called to be like the Good Samaritan. We are called to learn the hard lesson of love. That the only reason in order for us to give ourselves is the reason to love. Amen.